also missing the main commentator, Pavel Paseka. So if somebody finds him, call his parents that we are missing him. Obviously, his parents for this weekend are me and Michal Němec. And because we are not, we already have the live timing with the feed. So good morning to everyone looking on the stream on YouTube.
Yep. Good morning to all our viewers, subscribers. There are like 2,000 already of you, right at the start of the stream. So
I think yesterday we gained like 5,600 subscribers. So
yeah, something like that. So
it's a really nice number. And
so
as Super GT would say, hello viewers.
Hello viewers. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, Super GT is right now racing on the 24 hours of Nürburgring on Nordschleife. And just so you know, for the guys which are not checking that race, the Manthey Porsche 911 is still leading the race by 40 seconds in front of the Rover BMW M4.
Oh.
But the BMW was getting closer in the morning, so we will see how that works out in the end. Because on Nordschleife, you never know.
You never know. Also, you never know here. And I'm afraid that we are fighting for the viewers between the 24 hour of Nürburgring and CRKC. So
definitely
tough for viewers to decide what to watch. Because I think there is actually more action here than in Nürburgring.
Yeah, I would say the same, because the viewers will be definitely switching the channels only when we have some pause between the heats to check what's happening on Nürburgring, but otherwise all the viewers are watching our stream.
Yeah, maybe when we have to show our advertising of our sponsors, because that's, of course, we have to do that. But it's just a brief for maybe 1 minute, check what is going on in Nürburgring and then back here.
Exactly. We can see on the live timing that the live timing is prepared for 5-minute warm-up. So as we said, this first race of the day will get warm-up laps to get the tires and the engines into proper temperatures.
And right from the morning, we have one of the top contenders, Kuba Dvernicki.
Kuba Dvernicki on the track.
Yep. Then Elias Tamas, Nikol Protivová, Martin Němec, Maxim Wojciechowski, Jonáš Svoboda, Kevin Švec, Michal Rindžonek, Tobias Hanzalík, Jiří Svoboda, Ricardo Flieger a Štěpán Šašek.
But you missed one, because he's not in the window on the stream.
Lovely.
We missed Job van Leeuwenhorst.
Job van Leeuwenhorst.
The hero of yesterday, with the first, which was the first guy to change the carts after the qualifying, and he went from P13 to P5. So that was really, really, really nice race made by him.
From zero to hero. And you got inspired, right? Tomáš Cagaš, who just briefly is here because Pavel Paseka is still missing. So you got inspired from Joop and did the same.
Yeah.
Even with better result?
I think I finished P6 in that heat. Yeah, it was P6. But it would be better if we didn't have some collisions in on the first lap in the first two corners, which slowed me a bit. And that was few seconds which were missing in the end for the top 3 positions. So yeah, it is what it is. That's racing.
And it would be possible from what it looked like from the times you were fast. And anyway, back on track. Martin Němec in your picture. My nephew. My cousin.
Cousin from Falcon Invest Racing.
Falcon Invest Racing, Slovakia.
It's a local hero. We can see a lot. I saw a lot of smoke, and I am not sure if that was a tire smoke or engine smoke. Hopefully it was just a tire smoke.
Oh, from where?
It was on the brakes into the lamppost. That was probably just the tire smoke from locking up the rear wheels. And we can see Pavel Paseka is coming to join us. Yeah, he has the computer, which we definitely need to have all the informations here on the tower.
He brings us the computing power. Good morning. Lovely t-shirt here. Michael Schumacher. First win with Benetton.
Which was definitely a legal car.
Yes,
I must
as
say,
everything
well,
in that era.
obviously, it was really legal.
I would argue with that. But let's focus on Hodonín race, on Pánov race.
Yeah, true. The warm-up is still happening on the track. We still have 2 minutes left in the warm-up session. Just a reminder, we are running the reverse alternate version of the circuit, which means that's the normal reverse but shorter than normally.
Yeah. So it means without Mickey Mouse section, right?
Yeah, it's without the Mickey Mouse section.
Maybe Thomas, you as one of the people who knows a lot of this track, why it's called Mickey Mouse section?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
And I don't have any good answers
Oh.
for that. It is what it is.
Okay. Guess we never know.
Okay, there is a lot
I
of
see.
opinions for
And we got
why is it called, how is it called.
on your screen Tobias Hanzalik.
Oh, we have a live feed from Tobias Hanzalik on board. That's our one of the contenders, but that's the guy which does all the amazing graphics and animations on the Instagram profile of Czech Rental Car Championship. So if you are not following yet that profile, you are doing a big mistake, and you should change that. So right now, if you are on your phone, because we are in the warm-up, just switch from YouTube, go to Instagram, and find Czech Rental Car Championship and give us a follow.
Ano, a máme tady, jenom musíme připomenout, je to jedna z těch chvil, kdy nás čeká reklama, protože tahle ta celá akce je sponzorována toaletními papíry Halony v pavlovské XXXL, které právě Pavel použil s příměsí.
Yeah, Michael yesterday dropped a slice of pizza into my computer, but not from the right side.
Yeah,
That's gravity.
that happened.
A tady Pavel naprosto jasně ukazuje, nikdy ne bez přívozu. No.
And the warm-up is done. The warm-up is finishing.
And the times are in.
It's a really shame that we don't have the portable camera right now with us, because the cleaning technique of Pavel Paseka, he's trying to clean up his laptop, and the technique is really
So far,
interesting.
Ricardo Flieger with the fastest time of 45.0. Kuba Dvernický with 45.1.
So exactly what I mentioned, that all the cars are on brand new tires, so we will see really nice lap times, and probably the top drivers from this heat are going to attack the point of the lap time to go under the 45 seconds. So let's see. Now the classic qualifying is going to take place. So that means one kind of full out lap. It's just missing, I would say, 50 meters, 60 meters. And then the drivers will enter that one measured lap.
Hot lap.
Hot lap, yeah, which counts and which will set up the grid.
Leading them all is Martin Němec. I can see Jiří Svoboda also.
Yeah, definitely the warm-up showed that the usual suspects are on the top positions, so we can expect the fight between...
And Nicole Protivová, finally. We can see here up the results, because yesterday she struggled a bit from my point of view.
Yeah, just a little bit. Nicole already switched for her overall. You can also see for the past 1.5 or yesterday you could see that not all the drivers are running the racing overalls because it's not mandatory actually into the basic heats and semifinals. But for all the drivers which are going to take place in the finals, the racing overall is mandatory.
Mandatory, right? You are right.
It's basically just for the pictures, so we have a nice pictures and videos from the finals. So
yeah, nice joke, of course, but no.
it's not a joke because just imagine that Mates Brana is running his outfit in the finals. That's just disgusting.
Well, with Mates it's complicated because I'm not sure that he would be able to fit his overall actually. So we might see him also with just t-shirt. If he made it to the semi-finals.
No, he will fit, definitely he will fit, so I'm not afraid of that.
So,
our technician Pavel Paseka is trying to set up the screen here.
Our main commentator switched the roles.
And he's making my position really uncomfortable.
And the results are in.
Yeah.
And look at that. It's almost the same as it was in the warm-up.
Yeah, so the positions from the warm-up are basically the same in the qualifying.
Except for Nico.
True. So that means we have Ricardo Flieger, Entschuldigung. Flieger, yeah. On pole position, Kuba Dvernicki second place. The difference was almost 1/10 of a second. It was 97 thousandths of a second. Michal Rinjonek on the third place, Jiří Svoboda fourth, really nice result in his qualifying. Nicole Protivová fifth, Job van Lugenhorst on sixth place, Kevin Schwetz seventh, Jonas Svoboda eighth, Maxim, that's Maxim Dive Bomber.
Maxim the junior dive bomber.
Is it Maxi the dive bomber? Wojciechowski on ninth place, Ileš Tamáš 10th place, Sebastian Šašek 11th, and Martin Nemec 12th, and our Instagram. What?
Tobias.
I got interrupted by the second commentator here. I'm sorry. Probably it's not the Maxim the dive bomber.
We have a.
And I have to finish the order. Tobias Hanselik on the third place.
Yeah, thank you.
A lot of people interrupting.
We are ready, and Ricardo Flieger leads them through the rest of this lap.
So hopefully we will see some nice onboards from Tobias Hanselik. He's starting from the last position, so we want to see a lot of overtakes on that. So watch, especially you guys on YouTube, watch that picture-in-picture, the right top corner of the screen.
That was actually Tobias's plan, and green flag is out. So we get a good start.
Oh, Jiří Svoboda and Nicole Protivová slept on the start. Oh, we have a Kart in the wall. Kart in the wall in the first turn.
Yes, we have. And it is Jan Peterka is running.
And the Kart is heavily stuck. I think maybe we will see some interruption of the race or not. They are trying to... Oh, they got it out. He's sitting back into the car. He continues. In the meantime, we have a fight for the first three positions.
Yeah, Ricardo Flieger holding to his first position, followed by Kuba Dvernicki and Michal Rinjonek. But Kuba is closer and not bumper to bumper, one car length between them. We'll see what would be the strategy, including Joker lap or not.
And Michal Rinjonek is going for the Joker.
Followed by Jonas Svoboda as well. Well,
now hard to say if Rinjonek thinks he's faster than Dvernicki and Flieger.
Maybe he's counting on them to fight, but actually Ricardo pulled slightly away from Kuba, so no slowing down.
But I would say like Jiří Svoboda is having really nice pace. If he stops sliding into the corners, he can go with the top two drivers.
Yeah,
And maybe snatch a medal for Czech Republic. Let's see.
let's see. So far, he's not looking over his shoulder, which is his hobby.
We have another one in the Joker covering Jiří Svoboda. In the Joker we had Kevin Schwetz. So he covered his position. He covered the Jonas's try for undercut.
So still the leading
And
duo.
Flieger is deciding to go defensive a little bit. So maybe that's a.
I think he did a mistake and just to cover that a bit.
Hard to say. I think that Kuba Dvernicki is now thinking about the Joker, or maybe not.
And Kevin Schwetz versus Jonas Svoboda. That's also interesting development on the second and the third place after the Joker lap. And one more Joker lap done by Sebastian Čašek. Yep. So we get information from race director that the Sebastian Čašek will be penalized after the race for causing a collision with Tomáš Iles.
That's the situation which happened after the start in the first corner.
With car being stuck actually under the tire wall. Everybody okay though?
I have to say that so far, it's hard to say where would Michal Ringionek basically rejoin back into the first five. Yeah, I know by the lap times, man.
It's hard to say. We are,
But precisely because there is not such a big gap between the top five of the cars which didn't take the Joker yet.
one more Maxim Wojciechowski also taking his Joker lap. Yeah, first duo not pulling away from Jiří Svoboda and Nikola Provodilova and Joop van Lienhorst. Although it's being stretched a bit. And Jonas Svoboda still in touching distance with Kevin Schwetz.
So the situation which you can see on the screens it's still steady. The gaps are not changing much. It's 100 there or 100 there. And I think the show will start when the first 5 cars which didn't take the Joker will start to take the Joker laps.
Yep. It is always like that so far. And Jonas Svoboda tried to have a look on Kevin Schwetz, but was unsuccessful. I think he's just showing that he's there to get Kevin to do some mistake and to have a chance, because he's really on his tail. Kevin is unable to pull away from him.
And important to mention that Ricardo Flieger in the last lap is the first guy which went under 45 seconds. So it looks really bad for Michal Ringionek, because all these 4 top cars without Joker are actually faster than him right now.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the reason why they didn't take the Joker yet, because they see that they are faster than him and they can basically overcut him. Also, Kubat Vernicki in the last lap went under 45 seconds. So they are getting faster and faster on the track.
That's also the part of it are the new tires, as you mentioned before, the warm-up. And now it's visible they are pulling away from Jiří Svoboda. But not that fast, and Jiří's also doing a good pace.
But Nicole Protivova is starting to reel in Jiří Svoboda, because for the last 2 laps she was 1/10 of a second faster. So maybe we will have some action.
Yeah, but she is still quite far away to do anything or to be even slowed down by Jiří's Kart. I don't think that this is a time for a Joker lap for her.
No.
But
not-
Kubat Vernicki is now getting even closer to Ricardo Flieger. It's almost only one kart length now. And with 5 minutes left, we might start the show.
In the last lap he was almost 2/10 of a second faster than Ricardo Flieger.
It showed.
So we will see. Does Ricardo has an answer for that or not? Let's see in this lap.
We can ask him after the race if he have an answer for that.
Oh, we will see that in data, so the stopwatch never lies.
Of course.
Stopwatch never lies. That's the beauty of this sport.
Nicole is also getting a bit closer to Jiří now.
Yes, and now those Ricardo Flieger answered the call because he did 44.883, so he dropped again Kubat Vernicki back into the distance which was between them 2 laps ago, so
Yep. And at the front of the race, for those who did the Joker lap, still Jonas Soda stuck behind Kevin Schwetz, unable to find the way around or through, but he is super close, especially after the second corner.
not true actually, because they already twice switched positions, so there is a race happening between them. But we are of course watching the leading cars, which you can right now you can see are taking the alternate corner of the reverse direction.
Yeah, that's the closest battle so far, Jonas and Kevin. And with 3.5 minutes left, I can wait to see everyone doing their Joker laps, to see the final proportion of the game.
I would say that based on what we are seeing on the track, that all the drivers are awake like 30 minutes, so they are not completely ready full 100% for the race, and we can see a lot of mistakes on also in the leading positions, also in the back. We are still watching the fight between Jonas Svoboda and Kevin Schwetz. Of course, on the YouTube, on the stream, we are watching the leading 2 carts, which didn't take the Joker yet, which is Ricardo Flieger and Kubat Vernicki. In this order. And it looks like that Kuba is getting closer again. Yeah, he was almost 2/10 faster in the last, no, 1/10 faster in the last lap. Now the difference between them was 200ths of a second in the last lap.
That means 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters, what is the length?
Hard to say, but it needs to be said that for their qualities, I would say they are quite inconsistent with their lap times. Like
True.
being in 2.5-10 difference between their fastest and average lap time, that's I would say for their standards that's too much. But luckily both of them are inconsistent, so
Yeah, it creates the show.
yeah. Kubat Vernicki is really fast in the hairpins on the end of the lap. and they are slowly catching up to Tobias Hanzalik, and we have it here.
Ricardo Flieger doing
Ricardo
his
took the Joker.
lap. And so does Jiří Svoboda and Niko Protivova, and Michal Rančonek is behind Niko, so it's exactly how you said, but now Michal is
trying to
attacking
get
inside
in front
of
Niko. We
Niko.
have a contact on the track.
Yeah, we have hands flying high from Niko.
Yeah,
Trying to
because
tell a nice move, but here we go. And also, number 2 of Joop van Leeuwenhorst took an advantage of that and passed Michal Rančonek.
Honestly, my opinion on that is that
And Jonas Svoboda
Jonas
outside
is
in the
right.
fastest corner of this racetrack.
I would say that was a really optimistic move by Michal into the first corner that was never going to stick.
Yeah, and he paid the price.
Kuba Dvernicki took the Joker and he's still on the second place. Ricardo Flieger
But
leading, but he's
Ever closer, and I think Kuba is setting him up, but not able to do anything into the first corner.
because we just entered the last lap of the race.
And Jiří Svoboda really is on the third place for the Czech Republic. That's
And Joop van
really nice.
Leeuwenhorst is really defending Michal Rančonek heavily. It's an absolute defense.
Yeah, the concrete, or if you are United States, the cement
Yeah,
is
because
being laid.
they can see there is no way they can get the positions in front of them, so it's only fight for the positions which they have right now.
Which is perfect for us as
Ricardo
viewers.
Flieger is also defending heavily his first position from Kuba Dvernicki, and
This is checkered flag situation.
no, we don't have the check red flag. I think
That was
the track marshals slept on that a little bit.
a checkered flag for everyone.
Yeah. Now there will be a chaos because we didn't have a check.
Yeah, we didn't have a
red
check flag,
of the race,
exactly.
so the race is ended. But this creates
Confusion, but I think the driver saw the timer, so
yeah, of course
they wanted to believe that it was going to continue, but the time was over.
And
here it is.
we need to mention that we have a medal for the Czech Republic because Jiří Svoboda is on the third place. And you can continue with the order because I need to take a break.
So thank you very much, Tomáš Cagaš, who co-commented with me the first heat of this morning, which was a Group E. And we have main commentator back in form of Pavel Paseka.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. So very warm welcome to all of you. Of course, great morning. I was preparing the technical side so we can see all the detail, all the timeline. Thanks, of course, for Tomáš. Tomáš saved me a lot of precious time so I could prepare all the notebooks, all the detail, all the screens. So yeah, it was quite nice actually. Very interesting. We were watching also the whole race from Tobias Hanzalik's GoPro, which is firmly connected to his helmet.
Yeah,
Quite
you
nice
can-
race. Quite
Yeah, nice race. Nice race. You can see at least what the driver had to do when he gets out of the car, taking his weights.
Also, Tomáš Cagaš seems to be in perfect condition. Good mood, quite nice moderating. He seems to be super ready for great achievements for Czech Republic. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of which, from yesterday, very nice results from Tomáš Cagaš.
Very nice results also from Jiří Svoboda.
Absolutely correct, sir. More than absolutely correct. These are absolutely perfect results. Very nice bronze medal for Jiří Svoboda, maybe two of them. Very close together.
Two nice results, very close together, because Niko Protivova is also near the podium, not far away from it.
Yeah, and
To be precise, it is 2.3 seconds.
Yes, I hope all of the drivers today competing on our track, I hope they had a good night. It was very calm night comparing to the Friday night. Everybody sleeping already around midnight. It was a very exhausting day, but full of great races, great results for many countries. However, I think from yesterday, Poland they are just harvesting the medals from yesterday. Interview, we will start with interview next heat, which will be coming very soon.
I think it's fair to say Ricardo
Ale on to chápal. Ne, tady naše lordstvo to chápalo.
Ale na zlý úhol, na točení.
So yeah, get back to the track. As Michael said, we are throwing the camera into the group F, which will be consisting of Karol Němčík, Adam Pálik. Yesterday, I would say, very nice, decent performance. Konrad Bielak, Sigmund Křil, Ivan Šimoniak, Arnold Groš, Daniel Markiewicz, Mateusz Matis, Ondřej Freitag, thank you, Mateusz Barč, Samuel Vít, Patrik Otoček, and Grzegorz Kapala. These will be competing right now on the track.
Grzegorz Kapala, Sigmund Křil, Konrad Bielak, Patrik Otoček, first Czech.
Yeah, 7th place for Patrik Otoček. Maybe his best qualification so far on the championship, I would say. So we'll be definitely hoping for a good result for him. Then Adam Pálik from Hungary, Ondřej Freitag, Arnold Groš, and Vít Samuel.
Yeah, waving left and right to get some more heat into these tires, into these new tires. Whose suppliers actually that? The supplier is Beba.
Yeah, it's a
Famous brand.
Favorite tire.
German famous brand. Yeah, so the German quality is there. And we are off. Daniel Markiewicz accelerating from the last corner. Green flag is out.
Not, I would say, not perfect. Underperforming start.
Well, there are big gaps, but
Yeah, completely.
at least we didn't have a collision in the first corners. We did in the last race. First position gain by
Arnold Groš, I think. I think it was Arnold.
yeah, it was Arnold. Right, you are totally right. And pulling away, Daniel Markiewicz building a small gap already. Behind him, Mateusz Matis and Karol Němčík. Closest battle on the roll. First lap done, we can expect the joker laps being used, and I think there are some possibilities
I
for
completely.
the drivers.
Yeah, I think like 2 or 3 will definitely happen.
Karol Němčík straight away.
First one.
Great call. Great call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything
You're
below
absolutely correct.
19 seconds is a decent.
Pod 18 určitě nebude, ale 18.5 is very nice.
Very
time.
nice. So far, the
Michael,
best
yeah.
joker lap was done by Ruben Boten, who did 18.5 dead.
This is very, very, very good. Very good lap time.
Very good joker lap indeed. Karol Němčík now followed by Daniel Markovic even closer. So I think from Daniel Markovic, of course, closely followed by Mateusz Matis. Really bumper to bumper. I think Karol Němčík did a great call because he would be stuck behind and now can put some great lap times.
Another card number 16, which is of course Konrad Bielak, taking second joker lap today, choosing very similar strategy to Karol Němčík. But as Michael said, Karol Němčík, it was great decision, greatly executed.
Yeah, great call, and he is faster than Daniel Markovic on the first place. For those who didn't do the joker lap, 2 tenths faster means he would be on even in terms of position on the track. Let's see how they will respond. 45.5, so it's consistently 2 tenths slower. What about Karol Němčík? He is doing, now we can see, whoa, Mateusz Matis in front of Karol Němčík,
nice.
so he was even faster and signing that we should cooperate and go forward.
18.6 again, very nice, decent time.
Let's go. Both of them needs to concentrate, not to fight, because they both want to pass Daniel Markovic. Will Daniel respond? We'll find soon. And I think one of his friends showing to him that he should do the joker lap, if I'm not mistaken. Will that be the case? No, it is not. So game on. Mateusz Matis, Karol Němčík. Now they need to put it on. Mateusz Matis 45.4 and Karol Němčík 45.6. So that's not enough at the moment.
By the way, so far from the very morning, very calm race, very nice, clean racing, I think, without any accidents whatsoever. So yeah, the Sunday is starting pretty nice, some high quality sport, nice sportsmanship, I would say so far.
Yeah, also close together, Adam Palik and Patrik Wotocek. Patrik Wotocek in front of Adam Palik. What about, yes, Adam Palik doing the joker lap. Patrik Wotocek needs to react quick on that. And also Adam Palik behind Konrad Bielak. Both done joker laps. Yeah, Mateusz Matis still leading Karol Němčík.
Yeah.
For those who already did the joker lap, not fighting, trying to keep it calm so they get maximum time out of this joker lap strategy, early joker lap strategy, and trying to catch Daniel Markovic sleeping. But Daniel, 45.1. That's pretty fast.
Yeah.
And Patrik Wotocek did his joker lap and he stayed in front of Adam Palik and also in front of Konrad Bielak.
Very well said, sir. Very well said, sir. So far, yeah, they're on the front. They're still pushing together. It seems that Mateusz and Karol, they are cooperating in quite perfect manner.
They are.
45.2. That's a very nice time.
They are, but they are slower than Daniel.
Yep.
7.5 minutes to go.
It will be close probably.
It's set again to a big show.
And also question is if Daniel has somebody who will just show him, calculating for him, or that's the question. I don't know if he's got race chrono and racing Tita. Let us see.
I don't think so. And Samuel Wing did his Joker lap as well. And it was a decent Joker lap. Well, no, it was not decent, but it was...
19.1. It's just 0.1 above the decent. You know, from
nice, capitalizing on that was Karol Niemczyk. That was nice.
Was
yes.
it clean? Have you seen it?
Yeah, that was super clean.
Perfect.
But Karol Niemczyk, what a move. What a move. Have you seen it?
I seen just the second part.
Mateusz Barcz was leading from the Joker lap,
That's really
passing
great.
Mateusz Matis. And while there was a contact, Karol Niemczyk took advantage of both of them and passed them.
So it's the standard, as we are saying in Czech Republic, when two are fighting, the third one is peacefully laughing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not sure, peacefully, but laughing definitely. And we're still waiting for the Daniel Markovic to do his Joker lap, because that will be the final act of this play.
Well, this maneuver from Karol was so far definitely the best one we saw today, but it's the race number 2, so... But even comparing to all yesterday races, that was executed fantastically.
Yeah, he was at the right place at the right time. Lucky, because he actually did nothing, then just passed them because of their contact. Daniel Markovic, Joker lap. Daniel
Nice.
Markovic safely through to the first place. Yeah. So whatever they did, it wasn't enough to Daniel Markovic. He did stunning Joker lap, and he did stunning job keeping the lap times.
Absolutely, absolutely. Lap times very low. He was having a calm time to go consistent by consistent time, very low lap times, and now as you see 18.6, which we with Michael here on commentary post, 18.6 is very good. Very, 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 very good Joker.
Yeah. So 4.5 minutes left. 3 more drivers to do their Joker laps. Zygmunt Zyl, Grzegorz Kapala, Grosz Arnold.
Mateusz Matis. We are receiving information from Tomáš. Mateusz Matis overtook Barcz. Was it clean? Was it clean? Okay, okay. None of us seen it. But it's there.
Yeah.
But also, none of us heard anything, so probably it was clean.
Must have been a water. Oh, so Patrik Otoček still at the leading position of this second group. Battle for the 5th place, being touched by Konrad Bielak slightly on his back bumper.
Patrik Otoček so far from this position number 5. It's not looking bad at all. I know that we've got still 3 drivers to go, but number 5 right now at this very moment. This is the highest position Patrik Otoček ever been.
But actually, looking at the live timing, Zygmunt Zyl losing 28.8. He will actually slot, I think, right behind Daniel Markovic, maybe to the second place. Second place even.
Well, this race is quite nice, I have to say.
Let's wait. Let's wait where he will start, but I think it will be close. Patrik Otoček still fine. And
yeah, there we go.
Grzegorz Skapala doing
Oh
his
la
joker
la. Nicely executed.
with gap in front of Patrik Wotocek, and I'm pretty sure Patrik will not be able to catch them, even though he's
Yeah.
exceptional driver.
Probably not. Probably not.
This will be hard, especially when he also needs to think about his back door. What about Zygmunt Zil? That's the man we are waiting for in terms of the, and he's doing the Joker lap right now, raising his hand. This will be close. Slotting into the third position, but right away being, oh, he's pushing into him.
Yes.
This is not good move.
It's
And Barge will show him.
looking good.
Oh, nice fight. This is a dog fight going
Now
on.
they're going crazy,
wow.
guys. They're going crazy.
This was not clean on the
Well, that was definitely not clean, and
Not
I was too
finished
fast. Race control, přesně tak. Race control is under the heavy flames right now of the burning sensation of penalties.
But I think Zygmunt Zil was turning into Mateusz Matis on the straight. That's not how you race.
yeah, it was not nice, and it's right now definitely up to
We are
race
getting
control
into
to
the
decide.
last lap of this race.
However,
Oh, Patrik Wotocek. What was that? He was defending from Konrad Belak, who lost the position in the process of that attack on Patrik Wotocek. And right away, Adam Palik is right behind Patrik Wotocek. What about our race? Oh, Barge turning out Mateusz Matis in back for his hairpin.
race control
Okay.
has so much work to do.
This is hard, and I'm quite sure that this is not a clean racing, though.
Yeah, yeah. Race control has so much work to do. I'm leaving. I would like to hear something from Karol, because Karol made great performance in this race, and everything behind him burn in hell flames.
Look at this. Look at this. I'm pretty sure a lot of drivers wouldn't be happy. And Mateusz Matis is showing it.
That's not good. Well, the absolute overwhelming bright light which you can see from the right side, that's our race control burning.
Yeah,
And I'm
please,
going to meet Karol.
please use sunscreen at least with
Yeah,
50
yeah.
index, because this is a huge fire. we are asking Christophe Larijolière to take yourself to the start because we are waiting for you. You got 2 minutes. Christophe Larijolière, please take yourself to the start. We are starting with or without you in 2 minutes.
Okay, Michael. My plan was to do an interview with Mr. Carroll, but he briefly left. He was just running away. So I'm taking Mr. Markovic here, who actually won the race. So first interview today for our, of course, for these who are watching our stream, our perfect professional stream. And of course also very good morning to our beautiful camera lady. And I'm having here Mr. Markovic. So very first question before I go to the race. That's the first race of today, of Sunday. It was very hard day for you yesterday. So how long have you slept, and how's today? Again, completely different temperatures, completely different carts in different shape. Brand first ride, how do you feel it?
I feel very well. I slept for 6 hours, and I like driving in this kind of conditions when there is a little bit colder than yesterday.
Yeah, that's true. Six is quite that's decent result. It's really good. The weather conditions are really different. Track is not so much overheated, and also you are not so much burnt in the kart. Well, any information regarding the strategy during the race, because it was very active. First part was quite calm. The second was burning sensation. So how do you felt from the kart?
So I didn't have plan because I didn't expect pole position, but I was pulling away from Mateusz. He did a joker, Karol did a joker, and they started fighting. And when I was closing a gap to the guy who was lapped, I decided to do joker, and I went like 2 seconds away from them and just bring it home.
Yeah, so and then that is what there. Great result. So one last question. Today, this is the last day. We are having semi-finals, finals today. What is your target today?
To just drive. I don't have target. I didn't have any expectations about this championship. I just had to wanted to have fun.
Okay, congratulations. Good, well done, great goal, and see you in the other races. Okay, guys, that was Mr. Markovic with very nice entrance to the Sunday racing. I would say quite nice result, and as you heard, it was definitely not so much expected from him. Okay, guys, we're back on the track with the Group G. Very nice lap time, 45.2. Zimovic Vera. It's a 2/10 of a second gap from Igor Polyak, which is quite nice. Then we have 45.6, another 2, Nikolai Marsengo. From position number 4, David Chart will be starting. Miloš Lachva, position number 5. Arno Vershave, number 6. Patrick Hunter, 7. Patrick Hunter. Okay. Then we have Lennox Langnicol, which is on the position 8. And we are very soon ready to start the race. Marshals are ready. I wonder what's happening right now in the race control. And where's my colleague also? Maybe he's in the race control. Ladislav Tomsa, ladies and gentlemen, and these of you who are watching from the Czech Republic. Láďa Tomsa bude mít tuto jízdu. Přímý přenos do live streamu z jeho helmy. Tak, máme tady zaváděcí kolo. Ladislav Tomsa is using Dita. I don't know if it's just the phone or even the race box. I'm not so sure right now. Yeah, very slow but very, very steady, very nice. Nice training out on the gas right now. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a green flag coming from the race control. So the race is on. And let's see what will be happening. Oh, a bit wide. Okay, he's got pushed a little bit from the right side. And this, they're Kart to Kart going to the Forest hairpin. Okay, that's over the expectations, definitely. Oh, that was also nice. Again, Kart to Kart. Lamp post hairpin. Okay, quite nice. Yeah, not bad. Oh, yo, in the back part, there is a fight. Ladiatosa, you can see it. You can see it from the... Oh. But Ladislav Tosas keep fighting, keep pushing. Marshals, meanwhile, trying to clean the track a little bit during their 40 seconds window. First choker lap. Kart number 2, which is... absolutely. Milos Lachva. This was not good. But Milos' time is 19.3, definitely not optimal. And Susanna 21, that's very suboptimal. Marshals keep cleaning the choker lap. And on the front of the leading part of the race, Simo Vitvera, very nice, building a speed. The previous lap was 45.2, which is quite nice. And he is connected pretty much with Igor Polyak. Now that's a choker lap from Simovic, I think. Wow. Let us see the result, but I was not expecting this. 18.8, that's quite nice if we take under consideration that there is still some part of the debris and mud in the choker, but I think they almost clean it. However, 18.8, this is still very good. So Simo Vitvera took evenly joker lap, so right now he can push forward. And he's there absolutely alone. .45 45.5 is the time of the Simo Vitvera, but 45.5 and 5 again, it's the same times which Nikolai Marsenko and Igor Polak, they can perform the same lap times. The question is if the strategy of the yearly choker lap was good or not, because the lap times, they are really connected together, they are pretty much same. In my opinion, 18.8 choker lap yearly was definitely not bad. The only question is if Marsenko and Igor Polak will have enough time to build so much speed so they'll just go in front of Simovic. I don't think so, but that's the future 5 or 7 minutes to decide. So welcome back. Welcome back, my friend. What happened, Zimovic Vera? Same leading times as Igor Polák and yeah, that's true. And Nikolai Marsenko, they are very close together, but right now Vera took 45.1, which is the fastest lap, and he took early choker, so I think that was quite nice. In this time it will work probably. So my friend Michael is back. So Michael was doing his morning routine. He was dyeing his hair and beautifully whitening his teeth. He's looking absolutely great.
Patrick Schenter doing his Joker lap, 18.8, decent. Getting into the third position so far. 6 minutes left, so we are above halfway through. And still the exact half of the field has to do their pit stop. They Joker lap them.
Joker lap, no worries. No worries. We all know that you're from endurance racing, so absolutely okay.
Yeah.
Polák, Joker lap, and
Igor Polák getting into the second position behind Zimovic Vera with 1.4 second gap.
That was somehow I expected it will be when you were gone. So it's still Nikolai Marsenko. Nikolai Marsenko will go quite high. 28 to 28, 28 calculated.
Well, it will be around Igor Polák when it happened. And we have David Kart also not far away. That will be maybe on the level with Igor Polák. David Kart himself. From a top 1 karting Poland. Now David Ilek passing Zuzana Rožák. We would say Rožáková, but Rožák.
And Michael is getting super hot. So I think that track will be very soon very hot. We are burning there in the commentary tower.
Yep. Actually, we are waiting for the sun to get higher because the shade would cover also the main parts of our body. Legs especially. Well. Still 4 minutes left. And we all wait for that to happen. Once everyone do their Joker laps, that's when the proper show starts. Leader Zimovic Vera already did his Joker lap, and he is first and probably stay first.
Yep.
Question is about Igor Polák.
And the last question mark from my side is Nikolai Marsenko.
Yep. And they are Zimovic Vera 45.1, while Nikolai Marsenko 45.4. I think this is down, but second place is still open. And Igor Polák is fighting on long distance relationship with Nikolai Marsenko.
And comparing to the previous race, very nice, nice driving, clean sport, I would say. Much different than the first.
I
than the
wouldn't be
previous.
surprised if race director gave some instructions before the start, so the drivers really follow the rules. Otherwise, the penalties will follow. But it is looking clean.
Slav Tomsa took his choker lap right now
Yep.
with 19.1, which is slightly above the optimum.
And he's followed by his friend Easy Vocloň, but with 4 seconds gap between them. So Yuzi maybe try to start to push on, but it's only 2 minutes left, and Yuzi is doing heavyweight
Marsengo still nothing. Still nothing.
in terms of joker laps,
Yes,
but
yes.
the times are something.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely true. but
Because he just put his fastest lap 45.2.
yeah, I actually seen him and I was expecting he'll boom it, and no, not yet.
Too soon, 2 minutes left.
Not yet. Nikolai Marsengo in the zone, pushing forward.
That's how they do it in Denmark. Wait it out. What lovely style, have you seen it? Straight hands, top of the steering wheel, minimum movement.
And we shall see.
What
this
about now?
time.
And he's going into the joker lap.
He's there.
Next
Seems very nice.
to
See,
Igor Polak, and he's there.
Perfect.
So, second place.
Perfect timing. Have
Checking
you
over his
seen it?
shoulder.
Have
Holding
you
to inside,
seen
and
it?
he's done.
18.5. It's brilliant.
Almost as perfect as
Yes.
was Ruben Boateng.
Absolutely. It's to be seen that it was very clean, very nicely executed. Well done, well done. So dropping
So,
to the second position.
second position, and there will be fight for the second position because Igor Polak is looking like he's gonna take that second position back, and Nikolai Marsenko is defending, and David Kart will catch them up. We will have one more lap to go, and yeah, this is going to be interesting because Nikolai is defending, Igor is trying to overtake, and David is there, and David, no doubt, he will try something. He's there.
Yep.
Now it's a train of 3.
Completely true. Completely true.
This again might help Nikolai because David will fight with Igor.
And David and Igor, they are absolutely connected together.
Yeah, and Igor is defending now, so this is done for Nikolai, I would say.
yeah,
and
this
Igor-
time definitely. So right now we are deciding only between Igor and David.
Yes, and Igor is feeling what Nikolai felt few laps before, actually last lap, because he had to defend himself. Now checkered flag for Zimovic Viera,
Yeah.
winning this heat.
And this is okay. I think it's okay.
Nikolai taking that second place in the end without
oh,
problem. And
oh,
Igor
Yeah,
closely followed
very
by
close, but
David
there
Kart.
was not enough space. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was quite interesting and quite nice race, I have to say.
We are getting information from race director about Patrick Schente, who is being disqualified from this race for not following the flag instructions.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute 50 seconds. 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 1 minute 50 Nice race, and Michael. Michael is on the field. He is going to make some interview. Very nice one. Tak přátelé, poprosíme Le Liguera do lace kontrolu. Krásný jazykolám. Ladies and gentlemen, please, Le Liguer, please go to the race control. Thank you so much. Přátelé, velmi zajímavý závod, až teda na tu diskvalifikaci Patrika. To samozřejmě není úplně příjemné, nicméně pravidla platí pro všechny. Pojďme se podívat zpátky na Gčko a teďka máme krásnou skupinu Group H. Nice. So very soon I'll tell you who will be competing. Just give me 1 minute.
Jsme živě. Jsme živě. A já tady mám Jirku v odsloně. Jirko, ahoj. Dneska, respektive teďka na CRKCčku jedeš Heavyweight 95. Všimli jsme si nejenom u tebe, ale u všech, že to je hodně složitý v porovnání s těma, co jedou v normální kategorii. Jaký to je pro tebe zvládat to a soustředit se na to vlastně, že to není jenom o tom vyhrát ten závod, ale snažit se uhrát co nejvíc bodů?
Čau Michale, ale nebudu se na to vymlouvat, jako celkově vůbec mi to nejde, jsem totálně nespokojený se sebou. Jediný cíl pro příští rok je zhubnout tak nějak 13 kg, doufám, že to dám. Už jsem si to dal jednou ten cíl, nesplnil jsem ho, letos je to prostě jasný. Celkově nedaří se mi tady, nejsem spokojený, kvalifikace one shot nedávám, ztratil jsem baterku do GoPra, celý víkend jsem tady ztratil de facto, jenom zkušenosti nabírám, je to celkově frustrace velká u mě.
To bylo velice kritický, já bych to takhle kriticky neviděl. Nevím vlastně, jak si stojíš celkově v kategorii. Je tam nějaká naděje na třeba top 5?
No jelikož jedeme v kolik? V 6? Heavyweight? Tak no aspoň to 5. místo bych mohl urvat, no, jako když už, aspoň něco, aspoň to jedno.
Dobře, to jsem přestřelil. Jako je tam velká konkurence, jedete třeba s Matyasem, no proti Matyasovi, proti Matesovi, což jsou rychlí kluci a určitě něco, co jako na koho se soustředit. Jinak, co říkáš trati? Nejedeš tady poprvé, ale určitě jednu z těch variant jedeš poprvé. Líbí se ti ty nové varianty pro tebe?
Ale reverse alternate je jako super, mě to velice baví, protože nikdy mi nejde Mickey Mouse, nevím z jakého důvodu, nejde mi to. Mně tady nejde asi nic celkově. Ne, já jsem na sebe hodně kritický, fakt nejsem spokojený, takže jako trať je to super, nehledám vinu v trati, hledám vinu maximálně v sobě.
Tak to bylo velice, velice kritický. Možná by se o tebe mohli ostatní učit v tom, jak na to nahlížet. A já ti ale přeju co nejlepší výsledek ještě v těch zbývajících hitech. Nevím, kolik těch zbývá, jeden? Poslední? Tak aspoň tam, aby se povedlo vzít něco, s čím budeš spokojený a budeme tě sledovat. Díky moc za rozhovor. Příští rok teda. V normální kategorii. OK, tak jo. Děkuji moc krát. Zpátky na Pavla.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. So, guys, Group H, I would like to say that it's very, very tough. Sebastian Miller, Wojciech Štefaniuk, Daniel Babiš, Mateusz Stolecký, Bruno Hanák, David Kučera, Franček Moraviák, David Havlíček, Viktor Sparholt, Louis Le Rigoleo, Simon Megeržin, Radek Blahutka, Ivo Gurdák. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Group H. Race number 4, very long, very good names. I think this race will be quite complicated, and let us see if we are having already correct data. No, we are not. That's not good. So we are waiting right now and communicating with race control. However, the Group H, it's promising race. I would say Sebastian Miller. He's my favorite guy in this group. I think it can be great result for him. Czech Republic, David Kučera and David Havlíček. Tomáš Cakaš missing. Also Mates Vrana, Martin Kraus. So Czech Republic will have it very hard in this heat. Welcome back, my friend, from the interview. We are having Group H without Mates Vrana and even without Tomáš, even without Martin.
David Kučera.
We have David Kučera and David Havlíček there, but there is Sebastian Miller, Wojciech Štefaniuk, and from some reason
Okay, so we will retake the qualifying session because of technical issues with transponders, I guess, on 3 cards. So one more time. Qualifying starts right away. All drivers has only 1 lap, as Jirka Voclo mentioned. It might not suit all to have this 1 hot lap. Personally, I don't like it as well, but it is quite fair, and the rules are the same for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. I know it's hard. Been there, done it many times. Michael's right. It's very hard to adapt so fast. Yep.
And also, in our time management situation, it is necessary. You cannot do all cards qualification, all cards qualifying, because it would take not 2, but maybe 3 days.
Yeah, maybe 4.
Even.
Yeah, it's impossible. However, this seems to be promising race ahead of us. Michael's back from the interview. Also, huge thanks to our care control, which already the guys and girls brought another drinks. And I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, here on the commentary post, which is quite high up, oh hell, we are burning, Michael. We are burning. So this qualification seems that everything is correct, in correct manner, correct order, everything is okay. Let's go and make some time. And Michael, do you have any guess? Any guess for this qualification? I'm guessing Wojciech Štefaniuk or Sebastian Miller.
Don't forget about Viktor Sparholt. He showed us yesterday, of course, but in his last race, what he can do with the Joker lap. That was stunning move.
Absolutely true.
If I should bet, there are some quick Polish guys. Ivo Gurdák, Franciszek Moraviák, Šimon Verzin, basically anyone.
Fresh strawberries from girls from Care Control.
Lovely. That's a nice, lovely start to the race. Except
Yeah.
for the last place, who
I think
did
yeah,
the slight mistake.
but
going
start
on the
was
gas.
very clean, very clean. Yeah, the last place, that's it's a bit longer than we expected, definitely, but still
The
nice without any affairs.
And few overtakes are being delayed because of mistakes. I believe it was Sebastian Miller who did slight mistake, and now taking the position back on David Kučera, who is being squeezed in, but David put his elbows out. This is a clean racing. Ivo Gurdak signing something that he didn't like it and putting it back. This is mayhem going on. David Kučera, I think he ran away from a devil, because he got passed by Sebastian Miller back once he passed him back in the forest hairpin, and he is lucky to be at the position he is. Sebastian Miller is doing jokers, so does Wojciech Stefanuk, so does Ivo Gurdak, and also David Havlicek.
And all of them seems to be quite fine. 18.7 for Wojciech, that's great. 18.5.
Sebastian Miller.
Sebastian Miller, very nice. I wonder, Michael, if somebody will hit today 18.4. We've never seen it.
Sub 18.5. Well.
Quite
We
high.
shall see. David Kučera running on his own behind the leaders, but with a small gap to Daniel Dobiš. So, Wojciech Stefanuk leading the race with Joker lap on his belt. And Viktor Sparholt leading the race without the Joker laps. So, followed by Franciszek Morawiak and Szymon Vergzin. These three, separated by less than 2 seconds, are going to be fighting for the top spot with Wojciech Stefanuk in this long distance relationship again. Let's have a look at the lap times. 45.5 last time around for Wojciech Stefanuk and 45.2 for Viktor Sparholt. So 3/10 advantage Denmark. Interesting development, and Bruno Hanak doing his Joker lap 18.9. So, Viktor Sparholt theoretically leading the race with 25 seconds distance to the first place, while the Joker lap is advantage around 28 seconds. So this should be easy P1 after the Joker. Maybe even, as what Tomáš Cagaš said, easy win for Viktor Sparholt.
Absolutely. I can even hear him. Easy win. Easy win.
I believe he is shaking his head at the moment, what we are saying. But it is true. Easy win coming in. Nice laps being put on Viktor Sparold, 45.3 compared to Wojciech Stefanuk at the lead of the race, 45.5. And basically all the trio, Viktor, Szymon and Franciszek, doing faster laps than current leader. It is looking good for them, but we will find out latest in 8 minutes time.
Yeah, and we are we will apply sun cream right now. I'll start. Otherwise, we'll be lobsters. And oh, you already did. Okay. Thanks. No way.
So much sunscreen.
Absolutely great. Yeah, because right now there is like 45 degrees in the commentary post. We are absolutely burning. But on the track, situation seems to be quite nice, quite safe racing. Nice racing.
Well. David Kučera, after doing his Joker lap, is joined by Ivo Gurdak, and they are bumper to bumper. Ivo is looking to pass David somewhere, and there is a black flag with orange circle, means you have to give the position back. So race director didn't like the maneuver of Bruno Hanag, who gave the position back to David Havlicek. And David Kučera is defending. He has to be defensive already on Ivo Gurdak. Going through the technical section, it's quite easy if you don't make any tactical mistake and don't leave space for anybody on inside. What about our leader, Viktor Sparhold? Okay, he's already in the lead after his Joker lap. So is Szymon Vergzin, both passing Wojciech Stefanuk with super Joker lap time of 18.496 in hands of Szymon Vergzin. This is the fastest we could remember.
No way. Absolutely no fucking way, my friend.
It is
Sub 18.5.
It is for Szymon Vergzin.
No way. I was just
Yes.
putting that question on the table if this even will happen today.
Yes, David Kučera
And
still
he done
defending.
it.
You can see on your screen
Jesus
how David is
Christ.
defending from Ivo Gurdak. This battle lasts like from beginning of the race. After the Joker laps, they join together again, and David is still defending.
Well, perfect job from Simon. That's totally unexpected for me that he will do a sub.
And David being passed by Ivo Gurdak back in the forest hairpin. Whether it was clean or not, we shall see, but David is so calm. I know his personality. He wouldn't throw hands much around, even if it wasn't clean, so hard to tell. We'll see about the race director. But I can imagine it was a dive from inside to the left hand hairpin in a forest. That's a shame. It was nice to watch David defending from Ivo, but maybe David would be able to put back some of the pressure to Ivo now. Dobrý. 4.5 minutes left. Viktor Spaut leading the race with 1 second advantage over Szymon Vergzin, followed by Franciszek Morawiak, who did his Joker lap just now, and Wojciech Stefanuk is right behind Franciszek Morawiak. So new battle developed with the Joker lap as always. And this can be the close one and interesting one, because Wojciech Stefanuk is right at the back of Franciszek Morawiak. Through the technical section they go, bumper to bumper. Yes, slight touch right below us. Franciszek Morawiak signing to his members of the team. He's fine, he needs no instructions. We'll see about that. What about our former duo? David Kučera still following Ivo Gurdák. Small 1.5 kart length gap between them, but David won't give up this one. Wojciech Stefaniuk. Small gap, but really this is a tiny gap, and it's gone already again to František Moraviak, and through the technical section they go, leaving it with that 30 centimeters gap. That's how close it is. 50 minutes left. Here goes David Kučera on Ivo Gurdák, still following him closely. Both of them doing their best, jumping in the car to get some speed up already from the corner. František Moraviak, it looks like he was able to put the smallest possible gap back in a hairpin and extending it over the straight to the pole hairpin with 1 kart gap length. Going in to the technical section, doing just fine to hold it, leaving it with the same gap with 1 length advantage. So I think František is safe now from Wojciech. So looks Ivo Gurdák safe from David Kučera. 2 more guys to do the Joker lap, Daniel Dobiš and Mateusz Stolecki. They will have a word. They will definitely have a word because Radek Blahutka is 28 seconds behind the leader, so Radek actually is running. Oh, sorry, my fault, he already did Joker lap. Daniel Dobiš. Daniel Dobiš will definitely have a word in standings, not probably on the podium, but somewhere in the middle. Around Ivo Gurdák and David Kučera actually. Here goes Mateusz Stolecki doing his Joker lap. So the last one, Daniel Dobiš, who is entering the technical section right now with 1 minute left on the board. He has to do the Joker lap next time around. So now basically. This is him. This is Daniel Dobiš, the right of your corner, going around the start finish line, and he will do the Joker lap. I'm pretty sure right now where he will rejoin. I can see David, and he will be in front easily. He will be in front of Ivo Gurdák. He will take the 6th place. Nice job, Daniel Dobiš, with his late Joker lap tactics. Yes, here I can see it now also on the live timing, so do you. Daniel Dobiš, 18.8, which is quite a decent time for the Joker laps. We have Joker laps sorted. We have 10 seconds left, and where is the leader? Leader is Viktor Sparhold, taking the last corner of technical section, taking the last corner of the track now, and he is safe. So is Šimon Vergzin. František Moraviak was able to hold off Wojciech Stefaniuk. Then goes Sebastian Miller, running the whole race completely on the radar on his own zone. Daniel Dobiš with his late Joker lap taking 6th place, and Ivo Gurdák was able to hold off David Kučera for the 7th place. Mateusz Stolecki 9th, David Havlíček 10th, holding off Bruno Hanák whole race with some collisions and returning the positions after the black-orange flag, and Radek Blahutka taking the last spot. That was Group H of Ford He.
Well, very nice race, my comeback. I'm hopefully protected against the burning. Hopefully it's everywhere okay. Can you? Yeah. Perfect. Well, we definitely haven't expected these results. Viktor Sparhold. Super late Joker lap. Yeah, by Daniel Dobiš from 11th to 6th. Very nice. Well, but have you expected that Viktor will win? Yeah, I remember. But for me, it's very pleasant surprise. Yep, I will interviewing him. I will interview him. Just keep guarding my coffee. Viktor Svarhold. Well, monster time, 18.4. Very interesting. I'm going to chase Viktor.
Paul, I wonder, will we see even faster time in this remaining, in this actual last race of this second heat? Fourth heat.
Yeah, this is, I think, the last time when we are doing this reverse alternate. So my opinion is, even if the track is much more grippier than during the morning, I reckon we will not see faster time than 18.4.
Let's have a look who could actually beat the time.
It's super fast though. I think it's no. This is the, absolute perfection with 18.4.
Paul, we have a last group I getting ready. And do you know who is racing in this last group? It is Lukáš Buroň himself. So if anyone, I think Lukáš could do it. So let's cross our fingers for him. But here's the complete list of the racers in the Group I. Noach Ardella, Piotr Sul, Mikolaj Adamčuk, Lukáš Buroň, Szczepan Pudlík, Max Deckert, Mati Bernadovský, Abdullah Rashid, Kaspian Dzeržík, Matthias Gruten, Barnabáš Németh, Dominik Elsner, and last name on our list is Oliver Dankiewicz. And they are on. First to start their qualifying lap attempts. Let's wait to get the results in.
Saw Michael sending hello into commentary post, and I chased Viktor and I found him. So we are up to make a short interview regarding the beautiful race. Okay, so one more time, hello to, of course, everybody who's here in Czech Rental Kart Championship 2025. Welcome at Hodonín. Also saying hello to everybody who is watching our stream. I'm having Viktor. He just performed brilliant driving skill during the last race. I haven't seen it whole because I had to leave. However, you won the race, 2 golden trophy, and of course, full amount of points. Tell us, please, little bit from your side, from your perspective, how the race was going.
Yeah, obviously great qualifying in pole position. I was quite a lot of under pressure from Simon behind me in the beginning of the race. I think I made a little mistake in the second last corner, and he kind of gave me a bump, which gave me a gap. And then from that point on, I was able to slowly pull away. A good race.
Absolutely, yeah, good race, great result. How was the pushing from the rest of the field? Have you been defending quite firm?
Yeah, I had to defend in the first and the second lap, and then obviously I got a little gap, and then I was able to just keep on pulling away from there. yeah, I was pushing a bit too much in the beginning. I was kind of sliding into the corners, and I was able to find some peace, and I was able to drive a little bit slower into the corners, which helped me pull away out of on the exits.
Absolutely perfect. Just behind our back, there is a start of another race, which we are having the green flag. One last question from me. How are you feeling regarding the championship and your standing overall from the Saturday morning? Are you satisfied with the amount of your points so far?
Not quite satisfied with the amount of points I have. I got I don't usually talk about cards, but 2 very bad cards in the beginning. But I think my performances so far, I've been glad with them. They've been good. So I think a good final heat and then a good semi-final, and I'm aiming for being in the top 10.
Perfect. So I definitely, I'll just let them pass. Yeah, I'll just let them pass. So yeah, definitely, I think this will be super significant boost of your points after this race. So I wish you the best luck for the last heat and of course to the semi-final heat. And take care and good luck to the future races.
Thank you.
And we are
Ladies and
racing.
gentlemen, Viktor Sparholt, very nice result from the previous heat. Michael, I'm passing the word to you.
Thank you very much, Bo. We are already racing hard because start was clean, but then Lukáš Buroň sent it in second to last corner in technical section, passing Oliver Dankiewicz, who then directly at the first possibility did his joker lap. Now Lukáš, second place of those who didn't done their joker lap, with Oliver Dankiewicz, Piotr Su, Barnabas Nemet and Matthias Gruten and Max Deckert and Elsner, Dominic Elsner did their joker lap. So almost half of the field did the joker lap in the first possibility, with Matthias Gruten 18.8 decent joker lap time. Then leading, technically leading Szczepan Pudlik, and second Lukáš Buroň with 1 second gap between them. And Lukáš Buroň here on your screen, defending from Kaspian Dzerzhik. That's the closest battle on the track. We are following. Eventful start, I must admit. Lukáš Buroň looking over his shoulder. Where is Caspian? He's not there, but he's close. He's in touching distance of Lukáš. Literally, and he's sending it. Lukáš knew, he had a look, switching back again. This won't work out for the Lukáš, not in this section. Yeah, I can feel Caspian is happy with his move, shaking his head. What about Lukáš? Not doing joker lap, maybe trying to stay with Caspian. You can be faster, slightly faster in the duo if you cooperate. Lukáš knows this place. Lukáš knows it, and he will try to get some time out of this.
Michael, there's almost no space to find to be protected against the heat. This is quite nice. We can still see the numbers. You can see on the drivers. I'm back in the commentary post. Ladies and gentlemen, the weather is absolutely appealingly warm. Seems like a quite calm race so far.
Well, no. It's everything.
Just got everything but not calm.
Everything but calm. And technically leading, I still believe, Szczepan Pudlik with last time around 45.5. But Oliver Dankiewicz trying his best, 45.496. So it's even Steven for those two. It started P1, P2. And after Lukáš Buroň move on Oliver Dankiewicz, it started massive Joker lap parade.
Oliver Dankiewicz, 18.7, not bad. But I think I was right with the benchmark of 18.4.
Still few people who could beat this time in this last heat, Group I of Heat 4. Lukáš Buroň couldn't keep up with Caspian, and I think he started to feel the pressure from Mikołaj Adamczuk. So that was a brilliant qualifying from Lukáš at P3, but the race is proving to be much different story for him. And he's doing the Joker lap. He's right back on of Oliver Dankiewicz, so we might see the retake of his move, but now there is 5 length cars between them. Lukáš has to push.
That was quite nice. 18.7, not bad. Not bad at all. So ladies and gentlemen, right now you are watching the Group E, which is the very last one from the race group number 4. And of course the last one you'll see today and this year also. Reverse alternate track. Do you remember which track is next?
No,
Me neither.
I cannot, and I can see Matthias Gruten getting every time closer to Abdullah Rashid. I saw Matthias shaking his head in disagreeable way. I don't know what happened. Probably feels that he can go faster, and Abdullah somewhere is probably slowing him down. But I wasn't able to see where.
Yeah, it's true. Your favorite driver is back on the track, Mati Bernadowski.
And funny enough, again in the same heat with Matthias Gruten, but this time it's a different story because none of them is having a look at podium. Matthias Gruten currently running 6th with Joker lap down. He's not probably going to be able to achieve podium. Matti with 33.8 seconds this difference to the leader. He will be somewhere around 7th place, maybe next to Matthias Gruten. Oh, and Matthias Gruten send it to Abdullah Rashid.
Yeah, that was showstopper.
That was I could only hear the plastic parts on the carts hitting each other. As a familiar sound, I know it very well from inside of a car.
Absolutely.
And
Yes.
Matthias is again back on Abdullah Rashid, and this is the water on mail of Mates Vrana, because with this fight they are losing time, and Matti could actually get in front of them. So could everyone else.
Yep. Even he's not there. It's definitely for him.
And
Very good.
what I see, Stepan Pudlik is actually leading still the race with less than 25 seconds
Yeah.
missing, and also Kaspian Djerdjic would be able to be second, and Mikołaj Adamczuk is somewhere around the leaders, especially Oliver Dankiewicz. That will be interesting. With 4 minutes left, sooner or later we're gonna find out, and Matthias Gruten was able to pass Abdullah Rashid finally.
Yeah, but Stepan Pudlik, yeah, that's he's got brilliant position. Right now he'll just keep the great timing, and that seems to be perfect position for him. He's very close to victory.
But this quartet, this two pairs of drivers, Matthias Gruten, Abdullah Rashid, was together basically whole race, and behind them, Stepan Pudlik just did his
Stepan
chocolate,
Pudlik,
and
he's there.
he's there. Also Kaspian Djerdjic great times for Joker laps,
Yeah.
but not able to pass the fastest lap.
18.5 is good. It's great. It's really great.
So where is Lukáš? 4th place. Missing 1.9 seconds to Oliver Dankiewicz. He wouldn't be able to catch that, I'm afraid, in 3 minutes. And he should be worried about Piotr Sul, who's right behind with 8/10 gap, which is something. It's something around 2 kart lengths between them.
Two minutes 20 till the end of the race, and I reckon, Michael, the next version is GP Classic. I'm almost sure about that.
Still 2 drivers without Joker lap. Mikołaj Adamczuk and Matti Bernadowski. Mikołaj passed, and so does Matti. Not going through Joker lap yet. And it will be, I just saw when they go around, Matti will be somewhere around Matthias Gruten and Abdullah Rashid group. That's the group on your screen.
Interesting, no.
So if we keep this focus, if we keep the camera on this group, we will find out now, I think, because we have 1.5 minutes left. Matti or Mikołaj definitely will be ahead of that group. He will be even in front of Lukáš Buroň. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Lukáš shaking his head in disbelief. What started in the P3 is now P5.
Oh yeah. It's very stuck
And Matti
together.
Bernadowski doing his Joker lap. You saw he's in front of Matthias Gruten.
Again.
That's,
Again.
Look at that. Look. Just compare their height. This is insane. Matti. Good job.
Still same for me. Same questions for me. How he can handle the kart with so tiny.
I have no idea, but I'm just laughing at Matthias because he's tried to cover. He tried to stuck under the steering wheel to be, but still he was like 1 head higher than Matti, who is sitting perfectly straight normal.
You know, you can see the tiny body, tiny heads. How he can handle the kart, because it's so hard.
And it was like Matti taking it to his own hand, showing Matthias that he can beat him. So it's 1-1. I wish some photograph took the photo of both of them tucking behind the steering wheel. Look at Matthias, tucked behind and trying to catch Matti. But this is the last lap and Matthias is behind Matti.
Yeah. Checkered flag being waved. Honza Peterka, Hodonínský Czech Norris.
Oh my God, Matthias thought about sending it, but it would totally demolish Matti.
It would be disaster.
With all of this weight. Nice.
Well, this was interesting race also in the end. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Szczepan Pudlik, brilliant race for him. Full amounts of points.
And this is insane. Look, Matti is not even able to reach to Matti. Has to give him a high five. Nice race.
Kaspian Dzerzík, silver position. Oliver Dankiewicz, he's taking the bronze medal. Mikołaj Adamczuk, position number 4. Lukáš Buroň, 5th place for Czech Republic. Piotr Sul, position number 6. Barnabáš Demet, 7, and Mateusz Bernadowski, Matti Bernadowski, 8. Speaking of the medals, Michael, that's the time where very soon we will have prize giving, or let's say medal giving ceremony, which will be held in, I would say 5 minutes, something like that, 5 to 7, near the main building.
Yeah, we would ask all the drivers, all the racers, especially those who are expecting to get a podium, please make yourself in front of the podium for the podium ceremony. Thank you.
skoro není.
Běž to ještě trošku dozvat, no. Okay guys, so we don't have enough time to wait, so this time it will be without microphone, so I would like to ask you for, of course, 10 minutes of your silence and patience. So welcome back here in Podium ceremony during the second day, Sunday, 2025, Czech Car Championship 2025. So this time we will be announcing the best drivers and the winners of the D group, which was the racing part number 4.
Right.
I shall
So,
inform
Paul,
you.
Just a
Yes.
quick reminder, please, everyone. We have podium ceremony starting now.
So, quick reminder, the first 4 races from Group D happened yesterday during the evening, so it was quite different. First 4 races was cold, with a cold track, even the karts were a little bit colder, engines were running better. The second part, the 6th today, so already in hot. Doesn't matter much because of course the groups are same. I'm just giving you the reminder that the first 4 A, B, C, D happened yesterday, and it was quite nice racing indeed. So let us lead to Group A from yesterday evening. Very nice race, I can still remember. Which bronze medal is going to Poland again, to the hands of Filip Novak. Then we've got the silver position, and the owner of the medal is favorite, my colleague Michael, his favorite driver, Tomek Bernadowski. And with beautiful stable up times and pretty fine consistency, very nice driving by Golden Ruben Botens. So guys, please, one last applause for Group A. Very nice race.
So we are going on with Group B, Podium representing Hungary. We have Levent Tegal on the 3rd place. Second place representing Poland, Marcin Leschinski. And on the top of them all, from the Netherlands, Ian Lepelaar. So that's a Group B.
Perfect, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, leading us to Group C, which was second to last yesterday evening race. Let us see the bronze podium going to Igor Tvorek. Now please, ladies and gentlemen, the silver position from Czech Republic. Please make some noise with the man with the biggest flagpole, Tomáš Sagáš. And the winner. The winner with the golden medal is from the Netherlands, Eliano Tafos. Ladies and gentlemen, the C group.
And we are. Jullie hebben me sowieso in slecht gezet. Yeah, Group D. From Belgium, Luca Kaumberg. Then from Germany, Yannick Boymer on the second place. And on the top step from the Netherlands, Max op den Kamp. This is some Benelux Cup, right? Nice job. Benelux Cup here. Good job, guys. That's a Group D. Thank you very much.
Which is closing the yesterday evening racing, and we are of course going right now to this very moment. We are back in the early morning and very hot racing already indeed. Starting with Group E, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first race of the Sunday part. From Czech Republic, Jirka Svoboda. Second place, silver medal from Poland, Jakub Tvernicki. And the winner is from the Netherlands, covered by gold from Group E, Ricardo Vlieger. So please, ladies and gentlemen, first race of the day, Group E.
Going to Group F, we have another Poland Cup because all the drivers are from Poland, and third of them is Zygmunt Zil. Third place. Zygmunt. Okay, thank you. Second place, Karol Niemczyk. And top of the podium is Daniel Markiewicz. Bravo, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Let us transfer to Group G. Also, quite interesting race. Very nice sport indeed. From Poland, ladies and gentlemen, bronze going to Igor Polak. And silver medal going to Nikolai Marcingo. And this time at Group G we've got another full amount of points for golden. And who's the golden guy? Poland, Zimowit Vera. Ladies and gentlemen, please, one last applause for Group G.
with the Group H podium. On the third place from Poland, Franciszek Morawiak. Second place, also from Poland, Simon Bergzin. And top of the podium from the Denmark, Victor Sparhold. That's a Group H podium. Thank you very much.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's leading us to last group of the part number 4 of the racing, which is Group I. That's the last one. So please, this one is fully Polish. Everything goes to Poland. Bronze taken by Oliver Dankiewicz. Silver is taken by Kaspian Czerzik. And the winner of the last race from the part number 4, Szczepan Podlik. Okay, please, one more round of applause. Thank you guys, take some rest. I'll give you in a few minutes the new information, but we are starting very soon. Probably something like 5-7 minutes. We'll get the information and get them to you, but please be prepared for the number 5 part of the racing.
We will do the podium this time actually.
Yeah.
I bring the missing guy.
Oh, good.